Alright, now, this is part 2 of the junior research preliminary question thing. And I'm just going to address some parts that I didn't even know about up until earlier today. And it might be a little bit misleading in my first video, so I decided that I should not remake the video, but just explain some things about finding excuse me, finding articles and doing stuff like that. So basically, what we do in the beginning is you go to CWCBOE. You go to the CWCBOE page. You go to James Caldwell. You go to staff. You go to Miss Callahan's website, which you probably already favorited or something, because you need to go to this website like every single fucking time. And we're gonna open up this little tab right here, preliminary research assignment, because I didn't even know about this. Like, I printed it out, but I had no idea how to do it up until today, and I was reading it. I already have it open, so I'm just gonna find it. Alright, so it says English 11 preliminary research debatable topics, find 3 pro, 3 con articles, and it says sources sources refers to where you have located the information. Databases, magazines, newspapers, and books, etc. No websites at this point. And I didn't even realize that up until I'd read that, and I was really confused. I was like, wait, what the fuck am I supposed to use if I'm not using website? So, that might be a little bit misleading from my first video, because I gave you a whole bunch, like some website, US Weekly or something like that, to find your topics. But now to find out that that won't really work right now, it's kind of annoying, but I found a solution that will be pretty useful. So basically, what you have to do is, we're going to go back to James Caldwell High School, the main page. You should probably print that page out with all the research, because you have to fill it out eventually. And then you go to library, and then we go to databases right there. And then it gives us a whole bunch of databases. ProQuest, LitFinder, what else bullshit? We don't really need that. What we need is this one right here. Opposing viewpoints. Now, on opposing viewpoints, it's basically like, you know, the pros and cons of whatever the hell you want to look up. And then it's one of these really douchey websites that ask you for a password. And luckily I have the password, and it says enter your library ID, barcode, or other ID. The ID is Caldwell. Get that real close. Caldwell underscore RPA. Now, I don't remember if the Caldwell is the C is uppercase or lowercase, but that doesn't really make a difference. That's the password to type in at that website. So then you go to it, and then you type in Caldwell underscore RPA. Proceed. And I think it's lowercase because it just worked. And then basically, when you're up in the website, you type in your thing, whatever it is. Mine's nuclear power, if you know from the last one. So nuclear safety, nuclear energy, nuclear plant. It gives you a whole bunch of different, like, things to use. I'm going to use nuclear power because that's the title of my thing. Okay, I have no idea what that means. Nuclear program. I don't know. It explains, for mine, it'll explain different things. Like this one, changes to nuclear policy, U.S. nuclear policy offers steps toward a non-nuclear world, meaning that that's against nuclear power and its use. So essentially, that's all you really need to do. You just use the opposing viewpoints and use that login, and that will help you get all the articles. You should find everything on this website, and as you go along with each article, you want to read the article, analyze it, and then you need to fill out this paper, which you should print out. This is before we were reading. You know, shit, the fuck. No, one second. Brief summary of the article, supporting arguments, interesting facts, search terms, quotations, and you have to do 6 of these papers, which is a pain in the ass, but, you know, they want this work to be done. But also, it says that this paper is due, or some of this stuff is due Friday, September 10th, so we've got some time into the, like, first week of school, I think. That's the first week, something like that. But really, really, really important part of this video here. I don't think they have. I don't know where I really got this, but this paper basically explains the goal of the assignment. Assignment overly to choose a topic, blah blah blah, and then you have to write a one-page proposal with 2 long paragraphs answering this basically. And you just pretty much just go through every question and answer it without actually saying the question. You just go through it. And where's mine? I think I can pull mine up. I typed out my paragraph earlier today. Just basically, it just goes through each question and it just answers it. And I like capitalize pro and con just in case I ever need to use it. Cause this like proposal thing, this is gonna be like the base of your paper. Like you're gonna keep going back to this. Well, at least according to the paper, you're gonna keep on going back to this and using it. And I'm pretty sure when you print it out, it comes up on the website. But if it's not, I can like take a picture of it or something. I don't know. I'm confused on where I even got it because when I opened that link, it like didn't show up. But is there anything else? Do the articles, do things, and yeah. If you're, oh yeah, just a side note. If you're reading Chocolat and you don't really want to read it, because I only read the first chapter and I just put it down because it's just such a stupid book. You can read the Wikipedia page, which is actually pretty informative because for our paper that we need to fill out, you don't really need to know what exactly the book is, although I don't really know what the test is going to be on, so when you get to the test you'll be fucked, but at least like you'll get the paper done and it will be okay. And you just click one of the links to Chocolat and you just read this plot summary and the characters and that'll pretty much help you. Also, you can watch the movie. Supposedly the movie is actually like pretty accurate to the book. Although you can never really rely on movies for the books, but you know, fuck it. If you're as lazy as I am, you're not gonna want to read that book. I couldn't read that entire thing. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that you need to talk about. And you also need to fill out a pros and cons sheet of your yeah, the pros and cons of your supporting argument. And you probably want to print this out and write pretty big because it takes a lot to fill up this paper after you print it out. So yeah. Shit, is there anything else? No, I think that's about it. Yeah, you should get your post done and whatever, like I addressed in the first video. But yeah, that's basically it. So I'm just gonna sum this up because this video is getting long as hell. So yeah, if you have any more questions, just Facebook me or tweet me or something like that. And good luck getting this shit done. Okay.